Good morning, friends. Welcome to SBI Securities morning podcast. In today's podcast, we will be discussing what to expect in Nifty and Bank Nifty from here on, along with the key levels for both the indices. We'll also be discussing on the key sectors and stocks that we should be focusing for the day and the next few trading sessions. Post opening yesterday, Nifty witnessed choppy and sideways traction for the major part of the day and ended the weekly expiry on a flat note. Bank Nifty relatively underperformed and ended the day with a cut of 0.35%. Among the sectorial indices, if we see Nifty Auto, Nifty PSC and Metal, these were the best performing sectors for the day, witnessing gains between 1 to 1.2% in trade. Nifty Media was the worst performing sector, incurring a loss of 1.85%. Coming to the macro factors, so if you see the DXY, post trading in a 1% range from the past 19 days is currently near the lower end of the range, closer towards 105.3. US 10-year yields to have cooled off to 4.58 after registering a high of 4.73%. Meanwhile, Brent crude oil is trading closer towards $83-84 a barrel, which is a positive from a macroeconomic standpoint. The S&P 500 has been forming a strong support closer towards 5,000 levels, and a breakout above 5,100 could witness traction towards the levels of 5,250, 5,300 levels on the upside. Coming to the Nifty levels, so going ahead for the markets, today GIFT Nifty is indicating a gap up opening for us. So the support at the current juncture would be seen closer towards 22,590, 22,630 levels, while resistance on the upside is seen at 22,780, 22,800 levels. Any move above the levels of 22,800 could see a fresh upside in the index towards the psychological mark of 23,000. While on the downside, if there is a correction below the levels of 22,590, there could be a bit of pullback towards the mark of 22,510, 22,450 levels. If we look at the Nifty PCR, that is the put call ratio, it is currently at 1.03. So if you see, there is an equal amount of call and put writers in the system at the current juncture. Meaningful call writing, if you see, is seen across 22,700, 22,800 strike, while on the put side it is mainly seen in 22,600 and 22,500 strike. So implying the range for the coming few sessions is 22,480 on the downside and 22,780, 22,810 on the upside. Coming to Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty has formed a candlestick resembling a shooting star on the daily chart. In yesterday's session, it formed another upper shadow candle, indicating a bit of profit booking in the index post testing lifetime highs in trade on Tuesday. So going forward for Bank Nifty, if we see 49,000, 48,900 will act as the crucial support for the index, while the resistance is seen at 49,450, 49,500. Any surge above 49,500 could take the index further higher towards the mark of 49,850, 50,000 levels. While on the downside, if there is a breakdown below 48,900, it would lead to a bit of selling or pressure towards the mark of 48,600, 48,500 mark. Looking at the Bank Nifty PCR, so Bank Nifty PCR at the current juncture is at 0.77. Call writing is seen across 49,500 and 50,000 strike, while on the put side it is mainly seen in 49,200 and 49,000 strike. So implying a broad range of 48,900 on the downside and 49,700 on the upside. Coming towards stocks and stocks in momentum, so if you see from the broader market, the likes of Raymond, BPCL, Power Grid, Bajaj Auto, Tata Motors, NTPC, Dr. Reddy, PFC, REC, Hind Petro, Trent, Ashok Leyland, Zydus Life, these are the counters which are looking good based on technical parameters as well as the relative strength chart. If we look at the FII DI data, so in the cash market yesterday, FII sold to the tune of 964 crores, while DIs bought to the tune of 1352 crores. FI long short ratio for index futures is at 53.18 on a net basis. This as they bought about 9,189 index futures in trade yesterday. On the stock futures front, FIs have bought to the tune of 63,715 contracts, while on the options front FI sold 1,24,878 call contracts, and they simultaneously sold 1,08,125 put option contracts. So friends, that's all for today. Thank you for regularly listening to our podcast, and wishing you all an energetic day ahead. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.